So that's what shadow work is. So how do you find those things that you have buried deep within you that you seem to not even know that it's there, right? And sometimes you'll recognize it, like you'll get a glimpse of it, right? Through your emotions, through situations that happen, you know? But you can ask yourself questions also to understand this consciously, okay? You want to understand, what is it that you are not aware of that you like or you dislike, you know? What is it that I really don't like, but I feel though I put up with it, okay? Or I tolerate it. What is it that you do like, but you don't pursue it, or you don't show it, or you hide that part, or you disown that part of you because the world doesn't agree with it, right? Or for whatever reason. What is it about situations that make you feel, or about people that make you feel a certain way when you get around those people or you get around those situations? What are the thoughts that reoccur to you based on a specific situation that you encounter, or based on a certain type of people that you do encounter, and you have these same occurring thoughts over and over? What are those thoughts, okay? Shadow work, it's also a great way to like connect with yourself, so that you, if you feel stagnant, right? If you feel like you're not growing in life, right? What is it that make you feel that you're not doing, or that you're not reaching your highest potential, you know? Is it the place? Is it your habits? You know, shadow work is a great way to also understand, why do you have those habits that you do have, right? Why do you choose a certain type of person over and over? Like in a relationship, you feel like you're always picking the same type of person, you know, bad boys or toxic people, or violent people, right? Like, why do you pick those type of people? Do you pick those type of people, but do you see yourself around the same type of people? Whether it's your family, friends, relationship, do they always seem similar? Why is that, right? What are the habits that make you feel like it's holding you back from achieving the things that you want to achieve, you know? Do you smoke certain times? If certain situations make you want to smoke more? Do you drink because of certain situations? Do you drink or go out? Do you party so much so that you feel like it's, you know, distracting to you? You consciously probably do not feel like it's distracting to you, okay? You probably feel like you don't smoke because of certain situations or certain things, right? But are you doing that? When you do the shadow work will help you see and understand that yes, you are, or no, that you're not, okay? But if you don't like smoking, like, you know, you want to quit, but for some reason it feels like it's so hard for you to quit. Like, especially like when they talk about addiction and people say, oh, addiction is hard to get over. Doing the shadow work will make addiction easy for you to get over, okay? Because why are you addicted is what you're trying to understand, okay? Shadow work makes you open those part of you that you are hiding from it. Like, you're probably hiding from the reasons, the reasons that causes you to smoke, that causes you to drink, you know? Maybe not necessarily that situation, but the reason behind what triggers your emotions because of that situation. Like, you know, that's what shadow work will get you to. So you ask yourself these questions, right? Another great way to do your shadow work is understanding your fears, right? What are your fears, if you have any, okay? Like, and we all have plenty of fears, right? So go through your fears. Is your fears afraid of failure, you know? Well, how does it make you feel? What is that feeling that it gives you, you know? Why do you feel that feeling when it comes to failure? Is it being in a certain situation that you have fear of, you know? Is it, so it could be plenty of things, right? Fears can like go on forever and over. It could be as simple as, oh, I'm scared of animals, to, oh, I'm scared to fail, you know? And these shadow work questions will help you truly understand yourself in such a deep level that you will recognize that you never really known yourself if you're doing it the right way, right? Another questions that you can ask yourself to really help you understand your shadow side is, how is it that I minimize my needs when it comes to other people? How do I over-confiscate others and underestimate myself, or under-confiscate myself, right? How do I put myself in a situation where I am the barrier of the negativity, or I am the blamer of all that goes wrong? Okay, when especially, this is a great question to ask yourself when you're in a relationship and you feel like you always get the short end of the stick, right? And you feel like you're always being the one blamed for, and you're always at wrong. Ask yourself, what is it? How is it that I am creating this situation for myself? You guys, traffic is like horrible out here. Horrible traffic. Okay, bear with me. I'm driving right now. So, like, yeah, these questions will help you come up with things that you didn't even know it's there, right? Like, sometimes, like, literally, some people can be afraid of looking at their shadow. Like, literally, scared to look at your shadow in the ground, like, at dark, you know? And that could be reasons of why you don't understand yourself or your shadow side. And even knowing yourself in such a deeper side even allows you to stare at your shadow in such a way that you may not be afraid of anymore if you were afraid of it, okay? This is something I have experienced, okay? So many questions you can ask yourself in doing your shadow side. So you guys, allow yourself though to be completely honest with yourself, not afraid to ask yourself these questions. And through asking yourself these questions, I'm sorry, my camera keeps falling. Through asking yourself these questions and really getting to know yourself, what you'll do is open up doors to opportunities, open up doors to a whole new world for yourself that was literally right there at the fingertip. Like, your entire life, it was right there. But for some reason, you've been blind to. Like, that's another way too. That's another question you can ask too. Like, how is it am I blind to my opportunities? Okay, if you feel like life is not changing quick enough, maybe you're letting opportunities bypass. Maybe you're letting people who could change your life just come in and go right back out, you know? Maybe you're not trusting yourself enough to take a chance, okay? So if you feel that your life is not changing, you can ask yourself, how is it, or what is it that I am not seeing, or I am not allowing to let myself see, or how is it that I'm not allowing, or what is it that I'm not allowing, you know, how, what, when, where, right? That makes me feel though I don't get a chance, or I don't get an opportunity like ever. Whew, these people can't drive. Oh my gosh, they cannot. So ask yourself these questions. Don't be afraid to get to know yourself. Okay? Don't be afraid to get to know yourself, because after all, like, you are your biggest fan, but you can't really cheer yourself on, trusting yourself, okay? If you don't really understand yourself or know yourself, okay? And know your worth, and know your value, and know your likes and dislikes, and what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. If you choose to tolerate something, or if you feel you need to tolerate it because, I don't know, the person next to you said that you should, or society tells you you should, okay? It should all be your choices. Are you allowing your choices to govern your life? Are you actually choosing? Are you making these choices? Or are you allowing society to make these choices for you, okay? Another shadow question you can ask yourself. Are you learning something about yourself? Do you feel like you really know yourself? What are parts of you that you don't know yourself? That's a big shadow question. You can really get in tune with yourself. So just ask yourself, what is it that I feel like I don't know about myself, okay? These are just beginner questions you can ask yourself. These are for beginners. Again, shadow work is something that you'll do for a very long time. It's going to get you deep within yourself. Don't be afraid of yourself when you get that deep. Don't back up. Don't make up excuses for yourself. Really face forward and look at yourself hard, okay? I love you, my beautiful people. I know you can do it. I have faith in you because you are beautiful, okay? Born from beauty into beauty. So don't be afraid to take this chance. I love you, my beautiful people. Thank you for following me. Thank you for hitting those thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel.